Welcome to Dream Teller, the Global Dream Journal podcast. The following dream is a Comatose Prison story shared by dreamer Guy Everyone Hates. For all updates, dream-related posts, and to kindly support the show, check out Dream Teller on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Stream and download the show on Podbean, Spotify, and other streaming platforms. Now, let's step into the dream world. My memory of the start of this dream is a little hazy, but I'll remember as best as I can. So it was a bit like I was fighting a monster in a video game, and my mind suddenly moved to school. Whilst I was in school, I felt a sense of unease and something felt slightly off. I then realised that I was in a dream coma. This made my dream self flip out, which was lucid enough to have my thought process, but not lucid enough to know it was a dream. In my dream ideology of a coma, you can talk to others who are also comatose, but you can only hear their voice and see their body's rough shape. I remember their face was like that of a mannequin. So, the third act of my dream, I suddenly change scene and I'm next to a tall gate with about 20 other people, all comatose. One of them says, "Guys, I found the illegal way out of here." I assumed that they would somehow flatline in their physical bodies outside of coma world, so I looked at the woman who was following me the entire dream with a clipboard and said, "Wait a minute, does he mean death?" I know he means death. However, with 5 other people, I'm strapped into a harness and flung over the gate, where we transition back to my proper dream physical body. This is the bit that scares me slightly. I was lying on my side on a white bed, looking at a purple dashboard on the side of my bed, which says, "Cure, 67% finished." I waited until it went back up to 100%. At this point, I stood up, and about 10 other people around me stood up. I see a woman playing around with a hologram prism. I go to see my mother, whose hair has gone grey, suggesting it had been at least 20 years. I find that I am struggling to walk and I get given a walking stick. My father isn't there and I start to feel an intense fear and depression. I felt a genuine sense of worthlessness and I screamed in my dream and everyone had a genuine response to it, all looking at me, and that freaking nurse with the clipboard came to me to try and calm me down. That was the worst part. I woke up. Thank you, Guy Everyone Hates, for sharing your dystopian lucid dream. The dreamer has shared that they had clinical depression at the time of this dream, which they experienced as feeling very real, as if they were living in a memory from the future. In my interpretation, the dreamer sees themselves as a patient in the dream. They seem to be trapped in a facility with a nurse following them. This would indicate that they are unwell and therefore require treatment of some kind. The trigger of this unease possibly being school. The dream patient is in a coma, which could symbolize that it is the mind which is unwell. However, illegally escaping from this world would result in physical death. It seems the dreamer decides to use the legal avenues for treatment, which is a long internal process, requiring those deep emotions to be expressed and to share the pain with others. This may seem more shameful, but this is the way the dream patient is cured. If any listeners have any thoughts on the Comatose Prison dream story, please comment and share them. Thank you, dreamers, for listening. Share your thoughts, interpretations, and subscribe to Dream Teller. Like and support the show for ad-free and other exclusive content. As always, keep dreaming, and together we can awake the subconscious.